Football is a beautiful game. But not everyone who plays it is, well, traditionally beautiful. Let's be honest, fans can be savage. They'll chant about your haircut, meme your face into oblivion, and turn your worst photo into a global punchline. But here's the thing, these so-called ugly footballers didn't just survive the mockery. They thrived. They won trophies, broke records, and became legends, proving that it's not about how you look, but how you play. So today, let's take a fun little trip through the careers of 10 footballers who got roasted for their looks, and laughed their way to the bank. Let's start with Joleon Lescott. Now, Lescott caught a lot of heat for his forehead, especially after that scar became his signature look. But what many people don't know is that the scar came from a serious car accident when he was a kid, one that nearly took his life. The guy went from nearly not making it to lifting the Premier League with Manchester City. Ugly? Nah, that's warrior energy. Next up, Wayne Rooney. Rooney looked 35 when he was 16. That poor man's hairline was fighting for its life before he could even buy a drink. But guess what? The man is Manchester United's all-time top scorer. He bulldozed through defenders like they were traffic cones, and then casually went home with trophies stacked to the ceiling. You can talk about his looks all you want, but he still scored more goals than your favorite striker. Then there's Carlos Tevez. I mean, come on, fans said he looked like he got hit with a frying pan in slow motion. That scar on his neck, from a burn he suffered as a child in Buenos Aires. But Tevez never hid it. He wore it like armor. He didn't have a movie star face, but he played with the intensity of a man who had something to prove every single match. Juventus, City, United, Tevez left his mark everywhere. And then there's Ronaldinho. Now, this one's interesting. Some people roasted his teeth and said he had a goofy smile. But let's be real, that smile lit up football. He looked like he was having the time of his life, and that joy was contagious. You can call his face whatever you want, but you can't name many players who played the game with more flair, fun, and success than him. Franck Ribéry is another name that pops up often in these lists. That scar on his face was the result of a terrible accident when he was just 2 years old. People were cruel about it, but Ribéry never let it slow him down. He ripped up the Bundesliga with Bayern Munich, played in a World Cup final, and was arguably one of the most underrated wingers of his generation. Let's not forget Ángel Di María. Long face, awkward smile, fans online have said it all. Some even joked that he looked like he was mid-transformation into a bird. But this man has won almost everything, from the Champions League to the Copa America. Looks might have gotten him memes, but his left foot got him medals. Gervinho. Oh, Gervinho. That hairline should be in a museum. He wore a headband like it was a superhero mask hiding a secret identity. But behind all the jokes, he had blistering pace and flair. 1 minute you'd be mocking his hair, the next he's ghosted past your entire defense. Then there's Peter Crouch, a walking skyscraper. People said he looked like a human lamppost. But Crouch never took it too seriously. He embraced the banter. Self-deprecating, funny, and surprisingly effective. Over 100 Premier League goals, Champions League appearances, and one of the best robot celebrations the game has ever seen. Edgar Davids had his own unique look, dreadlocks, fierce expression, and of course, those iconic orange goggles. Some fans joked he looked like a futuristic bounty hunter. But on the pitch, pure aggression. He was the midfield engine of Juventus, the Dutch national team, and wherever else he played. Style, vision, and presence, he was unforgettable. And finally, Thomas Gravesen. The Viking of football. Bald, wide-eyed, and always looking like he was 1 second away from a street fight. Gravesen was chaos personified. He didn't care if you called him ugly. He cared about smashing into tackles and causing panic in midfield. And somehow, Real Madrid looked at him and said, "Yeah, we want that guy." You see, football doesn't care about cheekbones or clear skin. It's about passion, talent, and resilience. These guys might not have looked like Hollywood stars, but they played like football gods. So next time someone makes fun of a footballer's face, just remember, the ugliest players often have the most beautiful careers. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment with who you think should be on this list, and of course, subscribe to Football Uncovery for more football stories that go beyond the pitch. Because around here, we celebrate the legends, pretty or not.